So, dear children, today we can discuss Rabindranath Tagore's freedom. So, we are having a special happiness while hearing about an Indian writer, and he was a Nobel laureate in 1913 for his famous work Gitanjali, and his lifespan from 1861 to 1941. Then he had his education from home. Afterwards, he went to England. He came back to India, and he was the founder of Vishwabharati University. And he wrote India's Janaganamana and Bangladesh's Amar Sona Bangla. He died on 7th August 1941. Tagore is known as the Bard of Bengal. Bard means poet. His famous work, Gitanjali, Gitimala, Balaka, and Gitanjali consisted of 103 untitled poems. That was very. So Tagore is known as the Bard of Bengal. Bard means poet. His famous works were Gitanjali, Gitimala, and Balaka. And Gitanjali was a collection of untitled 103 poems. And real freedom, he was saying about the freedom of our minds. When we are out of fear, our mind will be filled with freedom. That he wants to say in this poem. And above all, it's truly patriotic. He is making our people to think more and more about the freedom from the Britishers. Then it's a religious freedom constitutes freedom from all kinds of oppressions, freedom from religion, freedom of politics, freedom of morality, freedom of intellectual. So an individual needs every kind of freedom: spiritual freedom, physical freedom, mental freedom, political freedom, moral freedom. So Tagore was saying about the freedom that one should enjoy or one should have, then only he can live in full, that he is saying. So this is an evocation of Tagore against the Britishers. So he is giving the courage, he is giving the reinforcement, he is giving his happiness, he is giving everything in his words to make Indians fight against Britishers. So let's come to the poem. Freedom from fear is the freedom. So Tagore was saying that what is freedom? Freedom from fear. When our mind is freed from fear, we are enjoying the freedom. Is it right? Yes. Just think about a fearless mind. Then only we can enjoy the real freedom. When we are fearing someone, when we are fearing to go, when we are fearing to laugh, when we are fearing to speak, we are not having that freedom, we are not having that enjoyment. When freedom is there limiting, we are not having our happiness. I claim for you my motherland, our India. So I am claiming you must have freedom. Our motherland, our people in our motherland, you must have freedom. Freedom from the burden of ages. So Britishers have come here years ago, and they were dominating, they were ruling us. So from ages we are not having the happiness, we are not having the freedom. So the burden you must unburden. Bending your head is being bent. Why? Because of the fear. Because of the fear, only that emotion of fear will make our head bowed. When we are fearless, our head will be straight. We are confident. So, please, the citizens of our motherland, citizens of India, raise your head, breaking your back, blinding your eyes. Now your eyes are blind. Now your back is bent to the beckoning call of future. So you must go for the beckoning, and it is calling, the future is calling you. So you must fill your mind with the with that fearlessness, then only you can be straight, then only you can have the sight, then only you can put your head straight. Freedom from the shackles of slumber. Now you are in sleep. Now you are in numbness. So, from the shackles, from the ties, it is binding you. That fear is binding you. You are in sleep, or that fear is making you sleep. Where within you fasten yourself night stillness. Now you are still. In the night, all the living, all the activities are being still. Likewise, you are also numb, you are also mummed, you are also still in your heart and spirit. Mistrusting the star that speaks of those adventures past. Look at the stars, look at the sky. It is telling something to you. So just here, you must pay heed to uh, that brightening stars. The stars are telling you some adventurous stories. So you must follow the path of the adventure. Then only you can attain freedom, whose sails are weakly yielded to blind the uncertain winds. Now you are the captains of the ship that it is being controlled by the wind, unwanted wind. So take the power and make hold of the control of the ship that you are sailing. You are the captain, you have the power. You are the sons and daughters of our motherland. So you are having that energy within you. You have that culture of courage. You have the ancestors of that courage. You have the policy of serving. You have the policy of perseverance and tolerance. So you have to sail smooth with the control in your hand, and the hem to a hand ever rigid and cold as death. Now you are in death. Now you are in sleep. Now you are cold and rigid. So break that cold, break that death. Freedom from the insult of dwelling in the puppet's world. Now you are you are a puppet. Now you are a toy in the hands of the Britishers. So from the puppet's world, you have to come back. You have to break the shackles. You are not a puppet. You are an individual. You are the mother nature. You are the human being. Moreover, you are the sons of India. You are the daughters of India. You are not the puppet in the hands of that imperialist people. So you must come out of it. Where movements are started through brainless wires, your brain wires are being tangled now. You are being brainwashed by them. So make your brain enlightened, make your brain come out of the stagnation, repeated through mindless habits. You are being conditioned by the Britishers with the habits of not doing anything against them. You are just favoring them, you are just advocating them, you are doing everything, you are serving them. Why you are doing that? They are powerless if you are attaining the power. If you are fearless, they become powerless. So trust that you are having the power. So with that mind of freedom, with that mind of fearlessness, you can move forward, you can go forward, you can make your country free, where figures wait with patience and obedience for the master of show. Now you can stop this show. The show is going on for this 4 or 5 centuries. Now you can put an end to this show, and the figures, the Indians, with the patience and obedience, just get out of this patience and obedience. That's not needed. Just wait for the fearless or that freedom that you are going to get with the fearless mind, to be stirred into mimicry of life. Now you are mimicking something. Now you are powerless. Now you are imitating something. Now you are mimicking something. Just stop that mimicking. Be a proud individual. You are having that individuality. Be self-reliant. Be self-motivated. Come out of the fear so that you can have the freedom. Your mother country will become free now, and your future generation will be having a bright future if you are struggling now. So Rabindranath Tagore was was pushing or was saying many things to the people of our motherland to be together, irrespective of this caste, creed, race, and that disparities. He is calling everyone. He is calling the citizens of India to join against the British rule. Fight against them. Don't do favors for them. The ship is yours. Our India is the ship, and you must control. You are the captains, so be the captain, and with that fear out of your mind, you can conquer even the Britishers and let them go out of our motherland and come with more power, come with more patience. Just ignore the obedience. That obedience is making you more and more powerless. So Tagore was saying these all things to the real citizens to make their motherlands free, their motherland India free out of the Britishers. So Tagore was saying about that situation, but we can take this as our own struggle against that fear. And one saying is that we are feeling that absolute freedom when we ignore the thought that what others are thinking. Our most of us are facing the problem that what others will think. When I am doing that, what others will think. When I am hearing that, what others will think. And if you want to enjoy absolute freedom of mind, just ignore the thought of others, because we can't control the emotions of others, we can't control what others are thinking about us. Just ignore them. What we are wishing to do, what we like to do, that we should do fearless. When we are out of that fear, life become very much enthusiastic, life become very much energetic, life become more and more creative, more blessings will come to you, and above all we should have the gratitude towards that almighty, and smile. So when you are out of fear, your face will have that fear. So be fearless and conquer the whole world with your patience and power and a smile. So thank you, children. Hope you loved my lessons. Please share your comments, that it will surely encourage me, and share your suggestions. Thank you, and we can meet again. Bye. Love you all.